apparently. It's been a while.
Yes,
it's been a while.
Sorry, I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life. Sorry I could have been on channel more, Todd.
But yeah, we had a winner box today. He was playing an interesting deck. It was Mekk-Knight Invoked, but with a kind of a twist on it.
It's blind goes second, Mekk-Knight Invoked, and would you guys believe it? I forgot my side deck at home.
Yeah, he didn't do as well as he thought. If he had a side deck, he probably would have done really
My
better.
side deck had literally every single answer I needed to every deck I played, like Solomon Grades, I had my anti-spell fragrances, I had literally everything I needed in my side deck, which, yeah, no, these are all empty card sleeves.
Ooh.
I brought one of my side deck cards.
Oh. Well, anyway, I guess we'll have Kory explain the deck then.
This is why you go to your tournaments, kids. Don't forget your side deck. Anyways, let's begin. So, start off, I ordered my stuff wrong. One moment, just gotta move 3. So this is Invoked Mekk-Knights, so you run 3 Alistair. If you're running Invoked and you're running less than 3 Alistair, I got questions for you, especially in a 54 card deck. You run 3 of these guys, it gets you the invocation, starts up most of your plays. You want to see these guys as fast as possible, hence why you're maxing out on like everything besides invocation, because you don't want a hard draw in invocation. How did my Gamma Seal get up there? Wow, I sorted these things bad. I'm sorry, guys. After that, you run into your Mekk-Knight engine. 3 purple and 3 blue. Usually you want to run into blue first, but purple works to fetch your blue to fetch all your other Mekk-Knights, and I do run 3 other Mekk-Knights that most other people don't play, but I do just because it gives me more board presence and a couple extra answers to things for like back row monsters, whatever you need to do. Him literally just for board presence or to link away, so you got fodder for these 2. Destroys 1 monster in the same column, 1 spell trap card in the same column, because back row hate is everything, and you know what? Sometimes that extra pop for like Goliath and stuff like that, or Sloth, which actually this helped me pop both of them today, is more than helpful enough. After that, I run into my Kaijus. 3 Gamma Seal and 1 Sticky String. I do not run the Slumber. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I don't run the Slumber because it's not as good as it should be. But these guys they came in clutch so much today. Oh my god. Run them. Run your Kaijus in this deck if you're going to play this. After that, we just get straight to the hand traps. 3 Ash, it's Ash. 3 Veiler. I would run 2 and 3 impermanents, but I do not have 3 impermanents, so I'm just running 3 Veiler. Also clutch today. 2 DD Crow, because it's surprisingly still a good card, but it also helps with going into your extra deck. Next, you run your Gamma Engine. I can't believe I'm actually doing this because I've been an advocate against not doing this because I run Cyframes and I didn't want to get banned. But yeah, it came in clutch. It's also light, so that if you have it in your hand, you can send it with invocation and then manage the rest of the materials you need. So yeah, they're not dead after you use the first one. I mean, they are dead, but they're not. It's weird. And that's it for all the monsters. I do not have Pankratops in here because Larson literally just gave me Pankratops, and thank you so much, Larson. I desperately needed them for this deck. They're the main go second because this is blind go second, so you want to run the 3. But thank you again, Larson. You're definitely helping this deck run. 3 Meltdown. It's your searcher for your Alistair, so you're gonna run 3 because once again, it's a lot of cards in this deck. You're not running 40, so you want to see this as soon as possible. 3 Mind Control. Because, you know what? Stealing your opponent's monster and then banishing it off of invocation is just hilarious. Or attributing it off for, like, one of your lower level Mekk-Knights is funny for some reason. I really like it. I've actually stolen their Vanity's Fiend and then attributed this out, and it surprisingly worked. But run it. 3 Call by the Grave. It's Call. Don't gotta explain it. And then Back Row Hate. Run your 3 TTs. Run your 3 TTs. Blow everything up. Fuck them. 3 Desires. You're not running a 40 card deck. It doesn't hurt you as much as you think it would. And as much as I don't want to run Pot of -9, there's not a better generic draw support for this, so I'm running it. 2 Invocation. You only really need 2. They recycle themselves, and if you banish 1 off your Pot of Desires, it's not that bad. I mean, you really don't want to. I have not banished both of them off Pot of Desires yet. Thankfully, I probably just jinxed myself. Great. But yeah, it's you need to run at least 2. You can run 3. If you're running 1, you know what? More power to you. 2 terraforming because you want to get to Meltdown, you want to get to your Alistair, you just want to get to it fast. 2 Instant Fusion. I would be running 3, but I only have 2. My third one got stolen when my initial cards got stolen, but that's way in the past. Run the 2. You want to run 3. It's great. Book of the Law. This is just your OTK enabler. Like, holy crap. I OTK'd a couple times because of this card today, and it's been helpful. I might actually cite a second one because it's just been that helpful. 1 Super Poly. I had like 4 of these. I don't know where they all went. I only have 1 left. I really want them back, but I don't know where they are. Once I get a second one, I'm going to run the second one because it's blind goes second. You're trying to clear your opponent's board. Hornet Drone, because this one card is a 1-card Invoker of Madness, which just helps your plays without actually having to put much else down. And seeing Sakagari still at 1, why not, right? And then Monster Reborn. It's Monster Reborn along with World Legacy Succession. World Legacy Succession, actually, there's a simple, you can get fetch from the deck pretty simply because I do run the Mekk-Knight Morningstar, I believe it is. But that's it for the entire deck. There are no traps because I don't have impermanence because I don't want to dish out that much money, and I'm broke because I just moved. That's why you haven't seen me in a while. After that, we run into the extra deck. I would show you kids the side today, but like I said, I forgot it. I'm sad. 1 Kugari because Hornet Drone. 2 Alistair Invoker of Madness because this card is actually incredibly good. It helps you search out your OTK potential, and if you really need a second invocation, it does work for it. Just don't forget that it discards. And I'm not running Omega Summon, so that third effect doesn't ever come up. Morningstar. This card is coming clutch. You know, not taking battle damage from cards outside of it, not being destroyed by battle. It's actually surprisingly come in handy quite a bit. But it also searches your succession, so it's handy. Nightmare Phoenix, back row hate. I do not have a unicorn, hence why it's not in this deck. I need that unicorn bad, really bad. Boil Load. This actually came in clutch for once today. I've never actually brought him out before, but today I brought him out like 3 times, and he was coming in clutch. And it was working. It was putting in its dues. That's all for my links. Like I said, I'm missing quite a few links that I need for this deck, but that's just because I don't have the money or the trades to get them right now. So I do run 1 Kaliga, which is actually surprisingly good against Danger. I did not expect that, but it is. Raijin, because you can sit there and instant fusion it out, and you know what? Sometimes that's all you need, and it does help you get into your other links. It's just board presence, and it does help with the Book of Moon. Kitus? I still haven't figured out how to pronounce this card. It's the water one. I really only have them in here because I have Gamma Seals in here, so that's pretty much it, to be honest. Purgatorio. I might actually take out the water one for a second Purgatorio because of how often this card comes in clutch, but it's great for clearing your opponent's boards. Against Solomon Greats, it's kind of funny because they're still taking the damage. You still take the damage. Wow. Okay. 2 Mechabus. I was running short on room and I decided 2 would be enough. It actually is because you really don't go into it much more often than that, or you just reborn it. Thousand Eyes Restrict, self-explanatory. Absorb, link away, you're good. I keep this in here for the Thunder Dragon matchup because you use one of their Dark Monsters plus one of their fusions, and then you, which gets rid of 2 of them with Super Poly, and then you place a Predator counter on the other one so that it has their effects negated. So it honestly just kind of really takes a shit on Thunder Dragons when you pull it out. I mean, they do have the recovery, but still, sometimes that's all you need is just that. And then, last but not least, Brother Chimera. It just helps OTK. Anyways, guys, that's it for the deck. There's obviously a couple things I would change with it. I did just get my 3 Pankatops. Once again, thank you, Larson, for this. It's honestly really helpful. I didn't want to pay the cash for it, and nobody wanted to trade theirs away. So the fact that you're helping me out like this, thank you very much. It means a lot. But other than that, I'm still going to be tweaking this deck up, and once I have it to a point of where I am incredibly comfortable with it and its playstyle, I will talk to Todd again, see if I can get another deck profile up. But that's all for today. I hope you guys have fun, and remember, troll the meta. Have a good day.